Money doesn't just land in the laps of the ultra-wealthy by accident. There are patterns, principles, and mindset shifts that distinguish billionaires from the rest of the world. If you want to build wealth, studying those who have already achieved it is essential. From legendary investors to disruptive innovators, the world's richest individuals leave behind clues about how they climbed to the top. These lessons aren't just theoretical. They are actionable strategies you can start applying in your own life today. Think like a producer, not just a consumer. The wealthy don't merely consume, they create. While the average person spends money on entertainment, the richest individuals invest in the businesses that produce it. Take Jay-Z, for example. Instead of just making music, he built a business empire, owning Roc Nation, investing in liquor brands, and becoming a part owner of Tidal. Rihanna followed the same mindset, shifting from being just a pop star to owning Fenty Beauty, which made her a billionaire. Instead of binge-watching streaming services, invest in their stock. Instead of scrolling social media, build a business using those platforms. The fundamental difference between financial struggle and financial freedom often boils down to one key question. Are you profiting from what you consume? Your network is your net worth. Look at the world's wealthiest individuals, and you'll notice one thing. They never achieve success alone. Wealth isn't just about what you know, but who you know. Billionaire investor Robert F. Smith built his private equity empire by surrounding himself with top financial minds and industry leaders. He leveraged relationships to grow Vista Equity Partners into one of the most successful investment firms in the world. If you want to elevate your financial status, start building relationships with people who inspire and educate you. Join mastermind groups, attend industry events, and foster meaningful connections with those who can open doors. In the world of wealth, access is often more valuable than money itself. Master emotional discipline. Wealth is a mental game. Building wealth isn't just about strategy, it's about mindset. The biggest difference between those who accumulate wealth and those who don't isn't intelligence or luck, it's emotional discipline. Tyler Perry didn't become a billionaire by making impulsive financial decisions. He remained patient, reinvesting earnings into his productions until he owned an entire film studio, making him one of the most powerful figures in Hollywood. Financial success isn't just about making money, it's about keeping it, growing it, and remaining patient while wealth compounds. Mastering your emotions around money, fear, greed, impatience gives you an advantage that most people will never have. Take bold risks. The entrepreneurial mentality. Many billionaires didn't achieve their status by playing it safe. They risked everything multiple times, investing all their earnings into ventures that could have failed. The lesson: wealth follows risk takers. Most people remain in financial mediocrity because they fear failure, but successful individuals embrace it. They understand that significant rewards come from taking calculated risks. The difference between the ultra-rich and the average person is their ability to take bold, well-researched risks and push through failures. This doesn't mean blindly gambling money, but it does mean stepping outside your comfort zone, making strategic bets, and believing in your ability to succeed. Whether it's starting a business, investing in emerging industries, or learning a new skill, financial stagnation ends when you dare to do what others won't. Own assets, not just paychecks. The world's richest individuals didn't reach their status by working high-paying jobs alone. They built and owned valuable assets. LeBron James, for instance, didn't just rely on his NBA salary. He invested in real estate, media companies, and equity deals that have turned him into a billionaire. If your income depends solely on a paycheck, your financial growth is limited by how many hours you can work. Instead, focus on acquiring income-generating assets such as stocks, businesses, rental properties, or digital assets. The key takeaway: stop trading time for money and start making money work for you. Solve big problems, and money will follow. The richest people in the world don't chase money. They solve problems, and wealth follows. Oprah Winfrey didn't just aim to be a TV host. She built an empire by creating content that resonated deeply with millions. By identifying a gap in media representation and providing a platform for meaningful conversations, she became one of the most influential and wealthiest women in the world. If you want financial success, identify significant market needs and position yourself as the solution. Many tech entrepreneurs saw opportunities that others ignored, transforming industries by solving pressing issues. Build multiple streams of income. Most billionaires don't rely on just one income stream. They create multiple, ensuring financial security even if one fails. Take Serena Williams, for example. While her tennis career made her millions, she expanded her wealth through investments in startups, her fashion brand, and venture capital. Most people depend solely on their jobs for income, but if that job disappears, so does their livelihood. To build lasting wealth, develop multiple sources of revenue. Master the art of negotiation. Highly successful individuals rarely accept the first offer, never paid full price, and always negotiate for better deals. Whether buying real estate, closing business deals, or negotiating salaries, the ability to negotiate can save and make you millions over a lifetime. Consider how Byron Allen, media mogul and billionaire, built his fortune. He leveraged his negotiation skills to buy television networks and make strategic business deals that turned him into one of the wealthiest Black entrepreneurs in the U.S. Develop an obsession with learning. Many self-made billionaires attribute their success to continuous learning. The wealthiest people in the world read, study, and learn daily, not just to gain knowledge, but to make smarter financial decisions. If you want to build wealth, make self-education a lifelong habit. Robert Smith, for example, didn't come from wealth. He built it by mastering finance and investing. He studied markets, learned from mentors, and became an expert in his field. Elon Musk is another prime example. Despite having no formal education in rocket science, he taught himself everything he needed to know to build SpaceX by reading textbooks and consulting experts. Musk has repeatedly emphasized that knowledge is the key to solving complex problems and achieving success. His approach to learning, breaking down subjects to their fundamental principles and mastering them, has allowed him to revolutionize multiple industries. Use debt to your advantage. Most people view debt as a financial burden, but the rich use debt as a tool to create wealth. There are two types of debt: bad debt and good debt. Bad debt, like credit card debt, drains your wealth, but good debt, like borrowing to acquire income-producing assets, builds wealth. The key is using leverage wisely. The wealthy use loans to buy real estate, acquire businesses, or invest in appreciating assets, while the average person takes on debt to buy liabilities like cars and luxury goods. Learn how to use debt strategically to build wealth instead of letting it keep you trapped. Play the long game. The world's wealthiest individuals didn't build their empires overnight. Rihanna took years to develop Fenty Beauty into a billion-dollar brand. Jay-Z spent decades building his business portfolio. Unlike those who seek quick wins and instant gratification, billionaires understand that wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. If you want to be rich, stop looking for shortcuts and start thinking about where you want to be financially in 10, 20, or 30 years. Control your time, the ultimate wealth indicator. The richest people in the world don't just chase money, they chase freedom. True wealth isn't measured by how much money you make, but by how much control you have over your time. The average person spends their life trading time for money, while the wealthy focus on building systems, automating income, and creating businesses that run without them. The goal isn't just to make millions, it's to buy back your time so you can live life on your terms. Embrace failure as a stepping stone to success. Most people fear failure, but the wealthiest individuals see it as a necessary part of growth. Billionaires like Jeff Bezos and Robert F. Smith have all faced massive failures, from failed product launches to billion-dollar losses. The difference? They never let setbacks stop them. Instead of avoiding failure, embrace it as a learning experience. Every mistake teaches a lesson that brings you one step closer to success. If you want to build wealth, develop resilience, and keep pushing forward, even when things don't go as planned. Prioritize health, your greatest asset. Wealth is meaningless if you don't have the health to enjoy it. The richest people in the world understand that peak performance requires both a sharp mind and a strong body. Many billionaires invest in personal trainers, biohacking, meditation, and sleep optimization because they know energy, focus, and longevity play a critical role in success. If you neglect your health, your productivity declines, your decision-making suffers, and ultimately, your wealth-building potential shrinks. Prioritize exercise, nutrition, and mental well-being to ensure you're operating at your highest level. Give back. Wealth is a tool for impact. The wealthiest individuals don't just accumulate money, they use it to make a difference. Philanthropy isn't just about charity, it's about creating lasting impact. When you shift your mindset from wealth accumulation to wealth as a tool for positive change, you open doors to even greater opportunities. If you want to build real wealth, stop following the masses and start adopting the mindset and habits of the world's richest people. Invest early, take risks, own assets, solve big problems, create multiple income streams, master negotiation, keep learning, use debt wisely, think long-term, and most importantly, control your time. Wealth isn't about luck or privilege. It's about understanding how money works and making strategic moves that put you in control.